So,
and I'm just a sandwich in between.
Is it Solve for X? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Pick it up.
Okay. Solve for X.
Working title.
I hate solving for X.
Working title.
Welcome to Working Title.
Welcome to Working Title. Solve for X edition. With me, I have.
You can do that.
I was doing it.
Wait, we started.
Thor host Zach Paradowski.
That's me. I'm Zach.
He's also the producer and the minds behind the
I'm
operation.
the director and the writer and the
You
cinematography.
you
and
did not
camera
write
operator.
Writer. This is scripted. This clearly is not scripted.
Yeah.
Oh no,
the entire wall just filled with
he
script.
totally wrote
Yeah,
this.
we're just like reading.
Hey, whoa! I have topics.
Bethany, next note card.
Yeah, somebody's just behind the camera like.
I think the teleprompter froze.
Shit, she fainted.
I'm like in the middle of like, welcome to Working Title.
Yeah, mid sentence.
Keep scrolling.
Next line, please. Okay.
I can't read
but,
backwards. Shit.
I can't read backwards.
What is this, Russian?
I can't read backwards. That's awesome.
All right.
No,
Thanks, I know.
I'm Zach. Here with me today I have
Jade.
I'm Marv.
Marf.
Marv.
Marf.
I was expecting to say nothing. I'm Sean.
It felt like it was going there. I waited and I was like,
I could just say
Okay.
nothing this entire time.
oh,
Just pipe up at the end.
I'm Sean.
Oh, Marv.
Thank you, Zach, for that lovely introduction.
You're welcome. So today's February 13th.
Is it?
Are you sure?
It is. I'm positive. I did research on that.
You might be positive, but I'm A negative, so we're good.
I'm actually A positive. I'm a piece of shit.
I'm HIV positive.
I'm a.
Not really.
Whoa,
Not really.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was actually going to go with blood types, but alright.
So there are two facts I looked
Actually,
up
O
for
negative.
today, for February 13th. One cool fact was Stephen Bowen was born today, 1964. He was one of the astronauts. So,
One of the astronauts to do what?
to go to space. What?
Well.
Fucking, I don't know.
He went to
how
space
he
3
did
times.
that. Okay.
He went to space in November 2008, May 2010, and March 2011. Say 2020.
2020. I don't have 2020 vision.
Also, more important than that, February 13th, 2000 was the last original Peanuts comic strip to
Interesting.
come out.
Have you guys seen?
It was more important than astronauts.
Have you guys? Yeah, right. Have you guys seen the Peanut movie? Has it come out yet?
No.
Has it come out yet?
Did it come out yet?
I think
I
it
don't
did.
know. I've no idea.
Sean, research man.
I'm not doing it.
Research.
I'm gonna have to grab my charger at some point.
No, have you at least seen the previews for it? Because I'm assuming nobody's seen it here since
No.
we didn't know if it was out or not. What do you guys feel about it? Being like a 3D animated film.
Oh, 3D? Oh, that'd be weird.
November 6th, 2015. Is the,
Oh, so it's
is,
gonna come
is
out.
the official
Oh,
release.
yeah, so it came out.
Yeah. Okay. So we
So
didn't see
none of
it.
us saw it.
None of us saw it. Let's talk about a movie we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. I was
Have you
just
seen the
asking
Peanuts,
if,
the original, when you were like a kid?
like the specials,
Any of it? No, maybe.
the show.
Zach's frozen, guys.
The Great Pumpkin.
Just
Where's
like,
my teleprompter?
Wait, control delete.
Buddy, get back here.
task
Reboot
manager? Wait a second though. If we call the task manager and he's the one who set up all the questions, wouldn't he be the task manager? What do you do when the task manager freezes? You are fucked.
Yeah. And
You do a hard start.
Yeah.
Back up. Yeah, back up.
Oh, it'll be a very hard start.
So,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make any of you uncomfortable.
You've got mail.
I've got mail. Don't.
Not a bad one.
Great.
I have to email my dad.
someone asked this.
Mhm.
Did you see Deadpool? Okay.
I want to see it tonight.
For sure?
Yes.
Okay.
However, I'm kind of pissed off at my mom right now because she texted me in the morning. She's like, I saw Deadpool. Okay, don't say anything. And she said, well, the opening credits, shut up. Send me another text. The ending, shut up. I should have 5 unread texts from her right now, and I know at least
Can I read
4.
them? I'm really curious to see if they're terrible spoilers, but it sounds like a mom's piece of shit.
Wow.
Yeah, your mom. This is
I had her-
No spoilers, but the ending. I don't want to
I
fucking hear.
had her in class. She is a piece of shit. But her son's wonderful.
I'm trying not to say.
Murph, you're a fantastic guy.
I don't know how much he actually.
Is it the 6 new emails?
No.
I don't know what I'm
Emails.
looking at.
Message.
How do I get to your message?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
His mom emails him.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
She sends him the trailer.
Hey.
No, it's like the subject is not Deadpool spoilers. Definitely not Deadpool spoilers.
Yeah, but she knows how excited I've been for this movie, and she immediately says something.
Yeah.
As soon as I heard
Yeah.
about Deadpool,
You
the
should.
movie
It's
coming out,
not a terrible spoiler, but it's
The next
it's
time she
to
goes
the
to
point
say-
where I don't want to say anything. Read this.
The next time she goes to say
And we're not going to
something,
spoil Deadpool.
you should look her straight in the eyes and be like, "Stop flirting with me."
I don't want to say anything.
I've done that to my
'Cause
parents.
it's a nice surprise.
She's
Stop.
just telling.
Shut up!
No. She's just
No.
telling you like what parts, like general, she found the most. Like,
I still didn't say anything.
yeah,
Don't worry.
I wouldn't.
She's trying to have a conversation about the movie with you when you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
That's what's
yes.
happening.
Yeah.
I don't even need to read it. I already know what's happening. Like,
What a
I was just wondering what kind of spoiler was she doing? Like plot spoiler or like a joke spoiler? It was a joke spoiler.
well, that's like half the movie.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Right.
It was just 2 points.
It's okay.
So the sequel was greenlit before the movie came out.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Super excited about that.
Murphy,
They
have
had
you seen Deadpool 2 yet?
Well, actually,
Well, he's one of those.
I watch it backwards
He's one of those.
just to
people.
fuck with society.
He's one of those.
People are like,
He's like, I watched
"Did you
the
see the new one that came out?" And he's all like, "Yeah, like months ago. What are you talking about?" And they're like,
Murph's the guy who watches the Star Wars prequels before the 4, 5, 6.
"Oh, you're one of those."
He's like, I watch it backwards.
well, I'm not gonna lie. I actually did like the original 3, then the new ones, then a reversed order. Then I did
Good.
what was it like 2, 3, 5, 4. Wait,
There's the
whatever
one
sequence was.
One of the scenes.
By the way, fucking see the new one. God damn it.
I know, I haven't seen 7 yet.
I've not seen any of them, so
Well, you haven't seen any of them, so.
All right,
you're in for a
Jeremy.
marathon.
sorry.
Trick toe right there.
Mother of God. Yeah, that was my footsie.
Why did it say movie?
Piggy that went to the market.
I can't reach. That was what you're saying?
Yeah, so everybody's pissed off at
What's
me
he
that I
say?
didn't watch.
Yeah, well, you'll get
No,
that.
I'm kind of-
No, it happens. It's not that big a deal. The thing that is kind of frustrating is we're on the topic, and I want to talk about how the whole like Jar Jar Binks theory, because he doesn't know it.
You
It's
can
like-
talk about it. It won't like.
What I'm mad about
I don't
him
really
about is
care.
that both of you did the fucking marathon.
On Christmas.
on
Yeah.
Christmas together.
Yeah.
Yes, we
It
did.
was awesome.
It was
Yeah,
so good.
Immediately, you went to see the new movie, but he didn't.
Well, to be fair, I got called at. So I was at work. It was like 8 o'clock. My friend had tickets for 10, and it was release night, and they did the early release because it was like that weird like Thursday release. So, so instead of the midnight release, they did like the 10 o'clock release. And so my buddy was like, "Hey, they're really bad seats, like in the theater because he knows how anal I am about. Like I will get up and I will be like in front of a chair and I'll be standing there like, okay, no, this one,
Yeah, you do.
this one.
I
What the
reserved
fuck?
seats at the Deadpool movie specifically for that reason. I got
Oh, they're
F11 and F12.
Like mid theater.
Middle of the theater, smacked out, perfect seats.
Actually, I'm,
Last night,
Ground zero.
when I saw it
perfect.
last night, it was still completely full, and my seats were the exact opposite of what they were for Star Wars.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Same row, opposite side of the theater, which is the very front row in the theater, right up against the screen. On the
worst
right
seats.
side for Deadpool, on the left side for Star Wars. But it was a free ticket for Star Wars. And at that angle, they have those electric seats where you lean back, and they're like leather. Dude, didn't even care. The only part that I had a problem was when they first started flying the Millennium Falcon, all that shift, the shift movement on the screen was very disorienting at that angle.
Like Vertigo.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys saw Deadpool. You didn't. There's a trailer out for a new movie, the first-person action movie. Did you guys see that?
No.
Was it a preview for one of the Deadpool?
It is. It was a preview for the Deadpool movie. That I was at Deadpool last night. I saw it. It's like an action movie, so your typical action movie
Yeah.
from first person of
Yeah,
the
point of view.
hero. And so like you see like it's like a video game. You see his hands and
Yeah.
like that's it. You see the hands, the gun, that kind of thing. And he's part robotic. And the villains took his wife because they want the robotics, it's in him. And she's the one who created the robotics to save her husband.
Okay.
And now he's on like this killing spree, trying to get her back. And like, the camera angle was so interesting, because it was like, we see video games like that all the time,
Mm-hmm.
but like a movie.
To have it.
Have you seen the Doom movie?
Doom. No. I haven't.
There was a Doom movie
with
where
The Rock, right?
Yeah.
I
Part of
remember
that movie was the first person perspective from
What-
the gear.
Were they trying to do that to replicate part of the game?
Pretty much.
It,
So like the
it
guy
sounds-
pointing a chainsaw, and it was pretty cool.
You make it sound like they made it work, but when you originally say like it was a first-person point of view for a movie,
Mhm.
it sounds restricting.
It does sound very restricted, and like the way that they did it, it was very interesting because like I said, he had robotics in him to keep him alive. His voice box gets damaged, so he says nothing through the whole movie. He is silent.
He's like the meta.
Alright. Does he make little...
No.
Noises.
As far as I know, there were no noises. One of the scenes is a guy, like he just like jumps off like this highway or whatever and like rolls off onto the underpass. There's this guy in a parking lot and he's like, "Can you hear me?" He's got his hands up, like you see him in the side of his vision, and the other guy's like talking to him and he's not responding, and the guy's like, "Is your voice box broken?" And well, at least we know you're not deaf. And then it goes into like the actual trailer.
Okay.
And so like the way the perspective of what it was for the trailer was extremely interesting from a producing standpoint. I really want to see what they do.
Yeah,
with
that
it.
seems really interesting. I mean, like, it's not exactly a new idea. There have been movies that, like short little bits of it. Like, if somebody's, like, first waking up, it'll be, like, from their perspective.
Yeah.
And, like,
Right,
everything
but-
focusing. But, like, that's just, like, a few seconds, and then it goes to,
But like the whole action
That's-
movie,
that
all
seems
of
really
the
interesting.
action that takes place, like people try to imagine. Like I'm a writer, as Zach knows and Kevin knows. I'm pretty sure from high school. I'm not sure if you remember or not. I know you don't know because we're relatively new friends.
Yeah.
But I'm a writer. I'm working on 2 stories, and one of the things that I find most difficult is to put myself exactly in the shoes of the character.
Right.
And emotionally, I'm very good at this. And because I'm also an actor, I'm also good at visualizing. The problem is putting 2 and 2 together and not going crazy in my living room.
Yeah.
So, to give you an idea of the reason why I say going crazy is because it's a post-apocalyptic alien story.
Okay.
So, yeah. But, like, that's one of the things that I find very difficult is the action side of it. When I sit down to write a part of it that's action-packed, I find it very difficult to keep track of all the movement.
Yeah.
And so, from a writing standpoint, I think that this movie could be very, very interesting because you're going to see all the action from first view.
Right.
And what that's going to be like is it's going to be like standing in the shoes of the character. And just to have that kind of mentality from a writing standpoint who has difficulty with that part of writing is going to be astronomically wonderful for me. I'm going to be like in that movie theater, like I'm going to pre-order tickets and I'm going to go and I'm going to be like a little girl jumping up and down, you know. I'm going to be super excited because it's going to take in the difficulty that I have with something and give me a better perspective on it. So that's probably the reason why I identify so much with it.
How to write better stories? Watch stories.
Yep.
Watch stories.
Read books. So take your favorite books and analyze them. Word, sentence structure, punctuation,
Yeah.
grammar,
Grammar.
the language that's used.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the trailer you're talking about, but I'm getting nothing here.
Speaking of the movie or movies in general, Sonic 2018.
Haven't seen a trailer for it.
The 3D, like the 3D, like live action.
It's supposed to be live action
Yeah.
and animation hybrid.
Yeah.
I'm kind of excited to see it, but I'm also a Sonic fanboy. So Murph,
Is it a-
shit me with your shower shit.
The thing is, I know it's gonna be like a movie. Like I remember like the cartoons and shit. Like
Right.
I enjoyed them.
With Sally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did enjoy those, but I'm still kind of like hurt over like the recent, well, not even recent games of this. They're just. Oh, you found it.
Within seconds.
Hold it.
Hello, Henry.
Hold it.
You remember how?
Thank you. Won't you- See, it's just like the games have like kind of ruined me for Sonic. Really, I know like the cartoon of the Sonic Boom is supposed to be pretty good. I might seen like 1 or 2 episodes. Yeah,
Wait,
it
we're
was
talking
good.
like Sonic the Hedgehog, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The little blue guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Good PS.
Supposed to do that, but
Yeah.
recently in the games he's not been.
Yeah, the games lately just been fucking
Well,
horrible.
let's be completely fair. Nintendo, you suck. You're a great company. Your money, your wealth, you're doing a great job. But the problem is you're putting out games that are subpar. And it shows. That's why Xbox and PlayStation
dominate.
have control of the
I
market.
feel like they're just
Nin-
putting out games to put out games rather than to put out quality games.
The one thing
you know?
Nintendo
Honestly-
does really
hold on,
well.
Quantity,
Quick point.
Alright.
One thing Nintendo does really well is their mobile games. The DS and the 3DS and like all that other shit. It
Yeah.
sells
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
It's their system, the Wii U. It's fucking family.
yeah, their consoles.
So hard.
Their consoles are.
You know what the one thing I can honestly say about their consoles, though, that I think is wonderful? They're innovative.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one of their
True.
consoles that have come out has been, like, mind-boggling in a new light. It's completely different.
Yeah, they try to go a new route with it.
Mhm.
And then Xbox and PlayStation see what works and they try to implement it. Like
Oh,
the PlayStation
totally.
Move or the Kinect for the Xbox.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. But what I was trying to say is
That's a
that
try.
with,
Totally try. Try is the keyword there.
with Nintendo, it's just like, what? Can any of you like name a new IP from Nintendo?
Sonic. That's the new. No, I'm just kidding. That's the newest thing they've had. It was back in 1992.
Like pretty much all their like big stuff has been reworks, like
Mario.
new Mario games.
That's
Yep.
very
Pokemon.
true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah, no, they're terrible with new IPs. They just keep recycling their old working IPs.
But again, to be grand, like some of their reworks,
You know,
yeah,
though,
they're good.
That seems to be their problem. I agree with you guys. They're innovative when it comes to their technology, but when it comes to their actual game,
Yeah.
they're not very
Like, making
innovative.
a new game or
They
like,
don't have. Maybe it's
new
their
characters.
It's like their creative team is like, they're
They're
okay,
focusing too much on hardware.
right. They're focusing way too much on hardware. They're not focusing enough on the game content.
Mhm.
Cause like there is so much potential. Like
They're like,
what's the game?
it's like they don't try to make a new game. They try to change how you play a game.
Yeah.
Like when Mario went 3D World or whatever it was called, like 3D Universe or some shit. It was totally different from a 2D Mario or even Mario Party or anything. And it's like they just keep trying to change the way you play Mario or Sonic or something. They're not coming up with new games.
No, it's a game that I really liked by them, but I never saw a reboot for it. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which
That
one?
game, for the original.
Because there's like 3 named Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
The one that I played was on GameCube.
Okay.
Well,
So you talking about 2D side scrolling?
No, it was 3D World.
Okay, see that's why I'm asking which
Yeah,
one.
Sonic 3D.
You say
It was
the
like Sonic
original.
CD or something.
No. Shadow the Hedgehog was the name of the game.
Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow, yeah.
Okay,
Shadow.
you said Sonic.
Yeah, you did.
Ah,
Shadow the Hedgehog.
sorry, folks.
That was a great game.
Run it back! Rewind and
Yeah.
One's blue, one's black. I mean, they both
Great
start
game was
with B,
Shadow
but-
the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah. So Shadow the Hedgehog was a great game. It was very
Mm-hmm.
different. It was very dynamic. It was very interesting. I mean, that was the first time I'd ever heard the word damn before, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
bad word alert, like, because I was a little kid.
Mhm.
And it was so cool. And then, like, they had that great game, a great franchise. They implemented, that was the first game that I'd ever played that implemented the decision-making process.
Yep.
For the
Sonic.
outcome of the game.
Mhm.
No, for any game.
Really?
For any game. That was the first one I ever played
I
that
can't
had
remember
the
that far
decision-making
back, but okay.
component. Later, of course, there was Mass Effect, but let's not get to that. As we all
Fucking
kind of
Mass
had
Effect.
nerdgasms. I know. So,
Except for him, you haven't played Mass Effect.
Nope.
dude, you like sci-fi, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
I tried to play Mass Effect.
Wait, the first one?
I don't remember.
Okay, because
First one's
I-
low.
I
Well,
think I tried
but-
to play 2 because I couldn't find the first one, and I borrowed 2 from somebody, and
the
was
problem
moving
with
for
the first one is that they're not the shooting, but the grenade throwing and a couple of the guns components don't work properly. The coding for it wasn't correct. So you end up killing yourself a lot of the time instead of killing the enemy.
No, man, you just have to get good.
Okay, yeah.
Get good.
You gotta get good. Get good, kids. Get good.
Get good, Squitlord.
I'm like their controls were very invasive. They were very toxic. It was very hard to enjoy the game because you were so having to get used to the controls. And then when the second one came around, they fixed that.
Mm.
But like, what I think is very innovative about Mass Effect is game one, decisions you make in game 1 affect game 2, and then affect from game 1 to game 3 as well. And
Yep.
your decisions in game 2 affect game 3. Thing I hate about Mass Effect, the ending. Let's take all of these decisions, all of these possible outcomes, put them down into one of 3 decisions, and have all of them be the same, except that people glow a different color.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Terrible fucking
awful.
writing.
Yep.
It's like they ran out of funding and was like, well, we already have the one scene
Yeah,
shot. Let's
yeah.
just give them another color.
Right.
They tried to fix it though. They tried.
Yeah, with the DLC they tried to fix it, but the problem with the DLC is that it was like, oh, no matter what outcome, they explain that the Reapers win.
Yeah,
And then they
like,
left
oh,
it-
let's have all these branched out, scenarios,
Well,
and then have them
2 of the
branched
decisions,
back in.
Reapers win. Theories, conspiracies, and all that. shit.
With this being
So-
said, are you excited for the new Mass Effect?
I am conflicted.
Okay.
Because originally, when they first launched the idea, it was Mass Effect 4!
Yeah. now
And it
it's-
was like, no! The main character died.
Mhm.
The whole thing that was going on is over with, and every race that we know is supposedly wiped out by the Reapers. In all of the endings. Except for one.
No.
Sorry.
Well,
But even in one, the main character, like, okay, you see his armor breathe, but that could have been when a body decomposes, or even right after death, there are
They let out,
gases
like, a
that
flame.
get released. So that could have just been a gastrointestinal release of pressure.
well, yeah.
So it's impossible to know. So, I mean, the character could theoretically still be alive.
well, I'm saying like all the races did not get wiped out. They managed to rebuild it. It was-
To some extent, but the whole point of the Reapers, throughout the whole gameplay, is, all 3 games actually, is they come in, they're the harvester of all life. They harvest the life that is advanced, so that way life that isn't advanced has a chance to grow and make its own decisions and evolve into something better. So at the end of the game, it's a big battle between, hey, we're gonna live, and the harbingers of death. So, like, let's see, in one ending, the Reapers kind of fly away to one day return. Okay, so I guess there could be a game there, but Shepard assimilates with them and dies in order to do it.
Well,
So the
there's
character
2 where Shepard assimilates. One is
Right.
where he tries to control them.
tries, keyword.
Yeah, so supposedly he does, but they're not gonna let him.
No,
Fuck
give
that.
it time.
One is where supposedly if you do good enough, you get the greatest ending, which is green, where you submit your DNA to the stream, so
Paragon.
everything, so like.
So the Reapers don't see humans as a threat. But then
no,
they
it's-
still see the other
what they
races
say
as
is
a
like
threat.
the final step of evolution. You combine with machines. Okay, so what's stopping them from harvesting you now?
Nothing.
Exactly. So there's
But
that.
that's what the Reapers... I guess I see their point, because, I mean, that's what the Reapers are. The Reapers were a combination of human and... Or not just human, I mean any life, because it's sci-fi, multiple alien races, and machinery. That's what they were. They assimilated other races. That's why in the beginning of the game, when you're on Earth, you're fighting those things that are, like, really weird looking, and then all of a sudden you have a husk. That husk is a human form of a Reaper. It's a combination of their technology plus human DNA.
I think they're like,
Fused and then pushed out to fight you. And that's why as the game systematically goes through the third one, and actually even the second one, you see a little bit of it, the giant skeleton Reaper thing. But in the third, and I was actually upset that the third one didn't have one of those.
well, they gave you enough humans, so all right.
Yeah, they didn't have enough humans. They took out all of Earth.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
After the fact.
Well, supposedly it would take like the entire human population to make one Reaper. That's the thing.
Then where did they get...
I mean,
Anyway.
that was just a small part. Like compared, when
I
you
know.
look at that skeleton and one of the full Reapers,
Yeah.
there's a fucking big difference.
Yeah, I know. The size was different, for sure. The power and intensity, I would argue, but... Because I don't know. The ships that came down as the Reapers, I didn't find very...
Well, there were different types.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, that's not very intimidating. They're
But it's
not
still
enjoying our
pretty fucking
conversation.
awesome to blow one
Guys,
up.
what do you want to talk about?
So,
me and Kevin, me and Kevin,
Yeah.
me and Kevin can gasm together later.
Out of the
You guys-
corner of my eye, I saw Zach turn over at me.
He's like, they're not letting me talk. I am the
No,
director.
I'm good with that.
I'm the
I just
one
have
who
no
created
input.
this this? It's anarchy!
I brought them together. This is what I get for freaking Sean. Anarchy. Anarchy.
Episode 2 of working title. It's just he's not even in it. Like,
I was gonna say episode 2 is like, sorry, Sean couldn't make it today.
he had a tragic accident.
Cut to Sean like getting beaten in the middle of the driveway.
Beaten with a
John, I told you not to come. No,
I forgot my hard disk. No.
Like hear him like knocking on the door. Guys, are you doing the podcast?
he's like, they're painting the hallways. Don't worry about it. Guys, I know you're in there. Ignore him.
We just have 2 random people.
Not here.
Two random people, painters of the hallways. Just the Mexicans. Okay.
Lo siento, no habla English.
But Zach's just like, he gets up,
We're not
crosses
racist.
over to the curtains, and I'm like, I see you, and he's just like, no, you don't. And he shuts the curtains.
But I wanted to bring up the speed about it, so now I'm going to bring it up. The theory of relativity confirmed
Yes.
because we could see gravity waves.
Gravity waves have been observed because black holes, 2 black holes collided, they merged. It's fucking great.
Did you guys? I don't know. They recorded the sound. I actually listened to it. It's
Really?
Oh,
I didn't
I
listen to the sound.
I didn't hear that. But dude,
Well,
fuck
Vince,
you.
well,
This is
he's
what you
like-
guys get for not Googling your topics beforehand.
Well, I have 3 tabs right here.
You
So
searched
bitch.
it.
I did it at work for 5 minutes, and I found it, and like I read 2 articles, and I was like, "That's really interesting."
Yeah.
It really is.
And then like they were like, "So yeah, we recorded a sound clip kind of thing in like the commentary," and I was like, "I don't see a link. I don't see a link." And then on the side, there's a little play box, and I was like,
Pull it up.
"Click," and it was like turn up all the way. So my boss was like, "What are you doing over there?" And I was like, "Nothing."
Listening to space.
Science.
I'm listening to what is making our reality right now. No, I like a year or so ago, I got really into Einstein's theory of relativity because like
found
I
it.
saw something online about it and I was like I'd heard of it at the time. I just didn't know what it was exactly. It was like, oh, Einstein's special theory of relativity and this general theory of relativity, whatever. So whenever I heard about this, like, and the video we watched, we can look further back into
The Big Bang.
back
Yeah.
in time basically, and like see a few thousand years after the Big Bang. Like
That's insane.
That's crazy. Like all
Is
these.
it?
No.
Oh.
From the dawn of
Give me a sec.
Is that an
I
advertisement?
just had it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have volume off while I find it.
Okay.
Uh,
Continue with your Big Bang.
no,
You're not my mother, by the way.
That's it.
Oh, this is it.
from light.
Where?
Shut
Sean, I fucking have it.
I don't know what it's playing. I'm trying to figure it out. No, not my porn collection.
So what are the 2 different sounds? I hear like a static and then a woo 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 woo.
How long is yours?
LIGO
4 seconds?
Hanford and then LIGO Livingston.
Yeah, it's the 2 stations that
They had the
Yeah, the-
technology you
Okay.
sent it. Okay.
yeah,
Here's the one I-
record the waves.
Here's the one I found. I think it's the same.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
God, that's so cool though.
Right?
That's so fucking cool.
Somewhere in space, Darth Vader is sitting there with a microphone.
That does sound like Darth Vader breathing.
like he's all like
Yeah, little do we know those 2 black holes.
He's
are
doing,
just
like,
2
yoga,
little
and he's
bodies
breathing
just
doing
behind
yoga.
each other.
yeah, he's doing yoga and he's breathing heavy.
What was it? Like 1.3 billion light years away or something like that?
Yeah, it's like 1.3.
Fucking far. But now we can see things without light. That's fucking cool.
Dark matter.
We can see
We
things we haven't
knew
seen
dark
before.
matter existed.
And
we had
couldn't
the-
find evidence of it.
And we had like
We
the-
just like black holes. Oh yeah, by the way, officially we know black holes exist because up until now we've only seen the effects of it. That's great. And dark matter, the same kind of
That's it.
thing. We only see the effects of it.
We knew something like a black hole existed.
Yeah.
We knew like dark matter kind of existed. Now with these, like,
It's
we'll confirm all that shit.
yeah.
And we'll probably find more shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one, it's a theory. With this, it can become law now.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
law of relativity. Like, fuck.
A law of relatives.
Great.
Yeah.
Don't
Alright.
tell my aunt.
No, let's just go down to
Look at
Georgia.
a law about me.
Shave your beard.
Shave your beard.
And she's like,
No,
she's like, that's great, but shave your beard.
The black hole said so.
When I was
She just listened to.
Okay, I'll tell him.
All right.
when I was in high school, I had a mohawk. And I had a mohawk for like I think it was 6 years total. And my dad was like, every night I'd walk in and he'd be like, you're gonna wake up tomorrow bald. I'm shaving it. Every fucking day. Every day he would do this. I'd be like, I'm going to bed. Night, Dad. Love you. And he'd be like, love you too. By the way, I'm shaving it. It was like a murder scene. Like, every night he was threatening murder and I never knew when it was going to happen.
And did it happen?
And no, it didn't happen. He loves me too much.
Aww. You are like
So-
the perfect child of that family.
I wouldn't say perfect, but I'm pretty
Well,
close.
no.
As close to perfect as one can get.
I wouldn't say that either, but that's okay.
For the Campbells.
For the Campbells, yeah.
Examples.
For Irish fighting mother truckers, yeah.
Mother
beards.
With beards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say-
Only me and my mother are the ones with beards, so I mean, I don't know.
Well, Ryan came over here.
Does your aunt get on your mom like, shave your beard?
No, she goes, wax your beard! There's a big difference. I'm not pulling this out.
Oh, wow.
Can you imagine?
Just.
No?
I can. So, okay, and the reason why I can is because you know the little electric razors that you're supposed to use to, like, trim?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I had one of those, and I was in the bathroom, and I was like, okay, I need to trim my beard because I had a date, and I was like, I'm going to make it look nice. Date was a big deal. It's been a long time since I've ever, had stuff going on. So, yeah.
So
So,
imagine you just grabbed your hair and you ripped them out.
no, I was standing there, and I was like, okay, so I'm going to trim it and make it look kind of nice, whatever. And I just got out of the shower, because it's the best time to shave. I don't know if girls do that, but that's what guy, as a guy.
I shower after the shower.
Yeah, because
I try to shave before the shower, and then it stings in the shower for some reason.
You do it after
Yeah.
because it's not because of the stain.
Buttholes.
It's because it makes the hair less coarse. It's softer. It's easier to cut through. Beard hair is very coarse.
Yeah, I felt that earlier today.
Yeah. So I went to come across my chin here down the angle of it and kind of took the long hairs off. Well, because the ground was wet, and I had moved the rug because the rug was just disgusting and needed to be washed. So I moved the rug, I put it in the hamper, and I came back and I went to shave. Slipped on water, caught myself, dropped it here, and it literally went down to skin, ripped, didn't cut, got tangled, ripped, and was hanging off my face with a quarter of my beard. Like a strip of a quarter of my beard, like from here to like here, was bare, and it was hanging down here, and I was like, I hate my life.
I would too.
No.
So then I had to shave the whole thing and regrow it, which, patience, time. And now I'm afraid to trim. So I bought a little kit, and this is why I was like, does anyone need a haircut before? Because I actually have hair cutting scissors and a buzzer in my car. So that way, like, when I'm looking extra, like, grizzly, I can be like, Dad, here's out of place. My scissors.
You just take my back pocket.
I am a hedge. Trim me. Like,
Now I want to get an animal in there.
yeah, right? I was at the movies last night, like I said, with Deadpool, and I was eating popcorn, and I looked over, and my little brother was like, you have so much shit in your beard. Like, mid-movie, he's like, knocking shit off my beard. And then he was like, you're going to find, like, a kitten in there. And I was like, no, I'm allergic. I will die.
That's how you make your beard grow faster. Your beard puffs out. It gets allergic.
Then I itch.
So we were talking
You
about
imagine
black
your
holes and
beard's
shit.
Yeah, and then how his beard created gravity wells. Gravity waves. Wells.
My beard is that
Yeah,
impressive.
those
It combined
those
into
wells
black
that are just
hole.
full
Yeah.
of gravity.
Yeah.
Just like,
And
hey,
solar systems throw in pennies and make wishes.
Yeah.
You wish like this.
You're damn right you do.
you throw in a penny, but like the gravity's upside down, so it just shoots up.
Bing!
Like, you put the gravity in here upside down.
Your hair's standing up. Look, I got them
You
all.
like look into it, just like blowing your face off.
I tried to bring us on track. They didn't fucking go off a tangent yet.
I think that's the whole point of this, though.
Well, that was supposed to be the name, but other people had to have it first.
I'm sorry, I was born in the 90s.
I'm sorry you had this idea yesterday.
Only 90s babies.
Oh, stop it.
No, Zach's been working on this idea for
2 weeks or so.
Yeah, because you
For a while.
texted me 2 weeks ago and you were like, hey, I want to do a podcast. And I was
Yeah.
like, Sure.
It was just
let's do it.
I've been
getting the
anticipating.
equipment,
And then,
making sure
like,
everyone's free.
Last week,
Of course we're free. This is America.
middle of this past week, I get a text. Are you free on Saturday? And I was like, Saturday during the day. And he was like, okay, you're busy. And I was like, okay, what are we doing? He's like, the podcast. I was like, ooh, what do I get to research? And he was like, I'll tell you later. So yesterday, yesterday morning.
Well, I've been adding to the list.
I know, but yesterday morning I get a text. And he's like, do research on these two topics. And I was like, I have fucking homework. Why? Why right now?
And then Sean's response was, I thought it was about video games.
I was like, I thought it was a gaming.
I was like, research black holes and meteorites.
Yeah.
He's like, what the
I
fuck?
was like, we're going to space. Sean in space.
Do we talk about the meteorite that may or may not have killed the Indian man?
No, you're not.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. What would you like? I'm gonna shut up for a little bit. You can start.
Okay. Did that happen? Because it's like, oh, a meteorite struck a man in India. And then, like, NASA and everyone else, like, that was not a meteorite. Like, that could not have been. But they also won't say what it was.
No, they said it wasn't a meteorite, but they didn't say it wasn't from space.
Right.
They actually confirmed
Like, they didn't
that
say it was a satellite or anything.
They actually confirmed that the material of the rock is based off an Earth component, not one of space.
Well, how do you know a space rock from an Earth rock? Like, what makes a rock a space rock?
Minerals,
The elements and
the
minerals.
elements, minerals, chemical composition.
Would you consider the moon an Earth rock?
Well, part of the explanation that I read online was in order for a meteorite to be a meteorite, there has to be certain classifications that have to be met. So, like, for example, you're a white male. Obviously, your skin has to be white. You have to have male genitalia. It's the same thing for a space rock. They have a checklist that they have to go down. So the whole argument, I don't think, is whether a rock hit and killed this guy.
It's a meteor wrong.
The question would be, was it actually a meteorite or not? And, like, based on, okay, so it's an Earth component chemical rock. One of the things was when the rock falls, part of it melts. And as it melts, it creates a thin layer of transparent rock that's more like a glass than a rock,
Okay.
Yeah.
which doesn't shatter on impact. This
Interesting.
rock that was found after this gentleman got
Shattered.
struck by whatever, no, it didn't have that at all.
Oh.
That
Okay.
plus the chemical composition making it to be an earth rock instead of a rock, like a meteorite. Also, it didn't fit the classifications in size and shape for a space rock that would come hurtling through and make it through our atmosphere and onto Earth. So based on those components, it could not have been a meteorite, is what I read. So I don't
So what
think.
does it fall under then?
Well,
Asteroid?
I don't know. Like, they didn't say anything about asteroid versus meteorite.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of one and the same. They hold hands and skip down the,
Right.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, well, this wasn't a meteorite. What was it? Space rock. I don't know.
maybe. I have no idea. Maybe.
It did kill the guy. Though,
Oh no,
right?
it did. Yeah, based on.
Poor guy.
Poor
Killed by space.
But no,
Space
by
is
a
trying to
rock.
kill us.
We don't know if it
Right.
was space or not.
Damn black holes.
But I mean, it could have been any number of things. Like, dust gets put up into our atmosphere all the time. So like, what
so
if?
just like coagulated into.
I don't know if it's necessarily that it would coagulate into something and then fall. I think it would be more or less like, okay, well, what if like this rock got launched up into the air X amount of miles away by
True.
God knows what, bolt of lightning, whatever, act of God, and it would then like move. Because I mean, if you take a gun and you fire a bullet straight up in the air,
Yeah.
and then you stand there, how likely is it that the bullet's gonna hit you?
Not
at all.
No, it's wind. There's
Next
air
to-
resistance.
It's next to 0%.
So if an explosion was strong enough to launch a rock up into the air, is it possible that it could have enough force
to land somewhere else.
to land somewhere else and have an impact?
Yeah.
The answer is yes. It could. Is it likely? No. But could it? Yes. So the answer whether it's a meteorite or not is kind of like looking at a cat and being like, or looking at like a hybrid animal and being like, well, is it a cat or is it like a dog? The answer is it's
Cat dog.
It's both. Yeah, the answer is like
Cat dog.
it's either both or it's neither. It can't be one or the other. So like the question is kind of null and void because you kind of can't answer it.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's cat. Not enough information.
Whenever you said lightning striking the ground, I immediately thought, like, have you guys ever seen lightning striking sand?
No. I imagine it was just
I see.
instant glass.
Yeah, because sand, like you
Sand plus
superheat sand and it turns, that's how we make glass. It does. It makes these glass figures, but like they're like because it explodes up, and then it freezes that way.
Yeah.
It makes these
That's so
awesome.
cool.
Are you looking it up?
Yep.
When
Yes.
I
That's
need to
fucking
see this.
cool.
When I have my own house, it sounds like something I want in like my foyer.
It makes these like amazing looking sculptures, like that. Yeah,
Dude,
and they make these amazing.
I want 7.
Right.
That's amazing. It
Yeah.
looks like a miniature.
They're gonna be my
movie
lawn
off
gnomes.
and, like,
Turn it. Yeah, that's cool.
That's
That
Like,
is
they make
like a staircase
just
of dicks.
Awesome little figures.
so when you edit this, you have to like
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
show the audience.
look at what we are looking at.
But yeah, obviously it's not like clear glass like we know it, but it is like it's solid.
It's like melted sand. It's
Yeah,
melted
Did
sand.
it's
you know
melted
about that
sand that
guy
dried.
who came up with that new form of glass?
Oh, they're using a new form of math. I was gonna tell you shut the fuck up.
No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't talk about that.
1 times 1
You
equals
don't
2.
even say the name of it. Please don't.
Just
Your
reference
mom.
it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, could that be
Wasn't
the name of the
that
podcast?
No.
What?
No, she
1
wasn't.
times 1 equals 2? I'm kidding.
No.
Don't.
Please.
Shut up.
Kill myself.
The comment section is like, haha, do it, I dare you.
In any case,
I know why bubbles are circles.
They're spheres, first off.
in any case, this guy, so like solar power.
Uh-huh.
What if this then this is what this guy succeeded at?
Mhm.
He took the energy of solar power, put it into a glass form that's clear,
Yes.
so we can apply it to cell phones, to buildings. So this window could be a solar panel that would
Yeah.
that would power this room.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you'd only have to pay electric
That'd be cool.
on the other rooms.
Here's a question. And
I mean,
this is an
it's
overall
new,
question.
so it's going to be
Right.
expensive.
It has nothing to do with the specific thing you're talking about, but solar power and solar energy.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to store that?
Yeah.
Because I know it's usually like you take the solar energy and you can store it for like a day or so, but that you can't store it for long-term effects.
You could easily store it.
You'd
Basically
have to-
just your jet. Was it DC current that he's created? Well, it
AC/DC, who cares?
I didn't read
It
the whole
gener-
article because I didn't think it would come up in conversation here.
Too late.
But then it was like,
I mean,
like,
you
the
never
way we
know.
were talking about things, I was like,
You never know.
I have to bring this up.
Yeah.
I saw it on Facebook, to be honest,
Well,
and then I was like,
put
the
some,
article link, and I was like, it's really interesting. And I read like the introduction paragraph, and then I didn't read the rest. So
to put it simply, you have a solar panel, sunlight hits it, it like charges like the electrons and all that
Yeah.
shit in there.
Right.
It generates electricity.
Mm-hmm.
So with anything else that generates electricity, you could easily change it to like the AC or DC, whatever it needs to be, and
Yeah, you'd
put it in
have-
a battery or
Just
something.
just get like a power, like a supply, like a storage.
we got
Like I actually did a little research by like a couple years ago. I could actually like build an entire array with solar panels, an adapter, and like an entire like battery.
We have to be
So
really
you-
careful with that kind of technology, though, because what's one thing humans are really good at?
Fucking shit up.
Yeah, we're kind of messing up our Earth really badly
Yeah.
in a lot of different ways, and people
So like,
people are like, solar energy is
Yeah.
the way to go,
and then
and I agree.
Until humans break it.
until
No,
we
the
alter it into like making batteries, and then the batteries are kind of fucking.
right, that's the whole problem. Like everyone who like owns a Prius is like, oh, I'm doing so much better for the economy. You're right, until
But
you
it's still-
scrap the car. Because
Yeah.
the power core in the car, which is electrical based, can't be broken down.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens to these batteries, these radioactive batteries
Just
that
put
are
in dumps.
absolutely terrible
Just
for our
landfills.
environment,
Yeah.
but they're gonna get landfilled. And
Yeah.
what happens when that happens?
Fuck
Mutant
off.
fish.
Mutant-
Fallout 4.
Dude, Ninja Turtles.
So like,
Just put,
The
just
ooze.
throw some turtles into a toxic fucking vat.
Fuck.
yeah. So
Sounds
like,
awful.
so like, no matter how hard we're trying, like, there has to be a way to make it work. Yes.
Yeah.
There also has to be a way to make it work for the environment.
Yeah.
And I don't think that a lot of people consider that.
Yeah.
We're all so focused on our society
Mhm.
and what's going on with us than we are with the planet. Like, for example, we need paper. Paper's a huge thing. We're all college. Well, you're not in college currently, but you went to high school, so you know paper.
He
I did go to college.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Then shit hit the fan.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
That
Then
happens.
life happened. No!
Who is it, darling?
I don't know.
We're on a podcast.
Hello?
Who answers their phone during a podcast?
The rudest thing.
That was a fucking
It's all over here. one, fuck off. I was like, hello, this is not a sales call.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The second you hear that, and
I was like,
Yeah. This is.
well, I've got a lot of calls based on like medical or from the VA and stuff, and a lot of them are like machines saying, hey, we need to set up an appointment or something, you need to call us or something like that.
Okay.
So I was like, alright, what is this about? Like, your neighbor offered you for free Wi-Fi security, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Because we know our fucking neighbors in this apartment.
yeah,
I've only seen the lady with the 2 dogs.
I barely know my roommate.
there's a lady
Not
with 2
him, him.
dogs.
Oh, she's so cool.
Yeah, she has a greyhound
Uh-huh.
and like,
And a luchador.
it's just a tiny buff Mexican man just on a leash.
They're called midgets, don't be rude.
Talking about like the
Like
size of her dog.
Like
I
a
was thinking-
tabletop Mexican.
I was thinking like the size of her
They're called
dog.
chihuahuas. The Mexican dogs.
They are not dogs. They fall under more classifications for a species of rat,
Rat.
than they do for dogs. Chihuahuas are not dogs.
Is that opinion or fact?
Fact.
It's a fact of my opinion.
Fact.
No,
I used to have 2 chihuahuas.
I don't mind chihuahuas. I don't like small dogs. Maybe it's because like I'm an aggressive person. I like to wrestle with my puppies.
my old neighbor had a really small Shih Tzu. That was just a giant football. If I put that thing in your arms, you will love the shit out of it.
Oh, I'm not saying if you put a cute dog in front of me, I won't be like, no, I'll totally lose my shit.
I wish
Well,
the camera got your face on it.
But no, but like my dog, Doberman Retriever, you know, he is like here, like he's
Love socks.
loves socks, tears them up, chews on them for hours. His breath smells like more than his ass.
Smells
Doggy
like
dentures.
blank more than his ass.
Doggy dentures. We're working on it. It's getting better. But I love my dog, and like I'll be like sitting there, and like he'll literally run up, jump on the bed, and then on top of you, and you're like, and like a Chihuahua would do that, and I'd be like, I'd exhale quickly because I was surprised, and the thing would be dead.
You would throw into the ceiling.
Yeah,
Good luck.
it'd be like bouncing off trampoline. I don't know. Little dogs are really fragile,
Like I said,
and I'm very.
They could be cute, they could be playful, but
They
like,
can, but
I
they're.
prefer.
you have to be careful with
I'm
it.
also afraid to step on them. I'm afraid to get up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
If I stepped on my dog, and I have done this, but I'm not happy about it. Going to the bathroom in the middle of the night. He is an almost all black dog,
Yeah.
laying against
He's
a dark carpet in the night. It's like Batman. He's just. Oh my god! I'm sorry, Bailey.
And then you go to step off him, you step on the other, like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Fuck.
You start doing one of those, like, take your foot, you're like, okay. Solid. Ground.
Yeah.
It's ground.
Look, you said like he's like Batman. I just thought like you stepping on him and like him getting up. Where is she?
I am the night.
You think
But, like,
the
with a-
darkness is your ally?
But with the Chihuahua, it's like if I step on that dog, I'm stepping on the whole fucking dog.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. You broke its ribs.
and if I fall
You know,
on my
like-
dog, like I'm
That's
a
sad.
clumsy person. When I fall hard. If I were to fall on my dog would take the hit and be like, "Sup, bro? You gotta get a hold of yourself. I got 4 legs. You can't handle 2.
He'd catch you. He'd just be like, I got you.
I got you, bitch." And then he'd like lick my cheek.
Stay far from me.
Like a
And then I pull out the treat bag, and he loses it.
Oh my god, yes, I'm a good boy. I'm gonna catch you more often.
But like with a Chihuahua, like if I were to fall and land on a Chihuahua, that's a dead dog.
Yeah.
Like I hope everyone wanted chum in for dinner.
No.
I didn't.
Sean, it's a dead rat.
I didn't quite think we were gonna get to the topic of dead puppies in the first episode. I didn't think we were.
You're
gonna
right.
do that.
Let's see. It's more for next time.
Let's end on that note. 'Cause it's been about 45 minutes or so.
Has it been?
It has.
It has. It's 2:28.
Wow.
And we have covered absolutely fucking nothing.
We
covered
talked
so
about
much.
stuff.
Movies, Mass Effect,
How many did we
space.
finish?
All of them.
I wouldn't say we.
You decide. How many times
Did we finish things? Did you learn something?
Did we solve for X in this episode? Find out next time.
X
But hold-
being the topics, yeah.
Yeah, we never
That's what
really
the-
specified what X would be.
Solve for
It's
That's
a
what we're
variable. It
trying to
could be
find.
anything.
It's just
True.
very, like a variable of subjects.
Okay, what was the problem though? What was the equation you were trying to
The
solve?
conversation. We have no idea.
It's just whatever. It's
I'm gonna
working
come in-
title.
I'm gonna come
solve
in
for
with a
X
big ass
edition.
whiteboard, and I'm gonna write what X is like, what we're solving for next
Oh!
time, and be
You
like,
talked about that. Arbitrary math.
Yeah. Obligatory.
Obligatory.
Other big words in math. Find out next time.
You're obligated to do it. That's
Yeah.
So again, this is
I'm Zach.
Jade.
And Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, Murph.
If you have any topics that you would like us to discuss, you think would be interesting, let us know in the comments
Drop it
section.
in the comments. They'll be
I'll
down.
be
We'll totally
They'll
fuck
be
it up,
cool.
but you know.
I've always wanted to do that. Like I've seen like YouTube videos. I've never. This is like my first time being on a YouTube video.
Same.
I've always seen like YouTube, like
not the first
Ray
time
William
for me.
Johnson. Plug. No,
Anyone
not really.
like this.
But he's always like drop in the comment section below. I've always wanted to say that.
There used to be a thing back when YouTube was really old. People were like, oh, like, share, and subscribe, and point to the side, because it used to be off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's all under the video.
Below.
It's all below me, baby. I'm on top. I'm on top of
Just
it all.
standing on.
Yeah, so
Sitting
if there's
rather.
anything that you thought that we did well, let us know so that way we can improve.
Yeah, this is our first time.
Please
We're-
tell us.
This
We need
is-
to improve.
We are podcast virgins. So
We're also going to try a couple different things. So next week's podcast is going to be very different in form of set. So,
we'll be a
I
different
say
place.
next time we get a bigger couch.
oh, good. You bring your fucking couch in. How about that?
Sure.
I don't think your couch is bigger than this.
I'm not gonna help move it.
But you know, bed
I'm not going to help.
No, we're gonna have to go off.